everybody. Welcome to Weekly Gab with Share Bear. Before we start, I have this for you to watch. Hello, everybody. So I was trying to think of what we were going to do the video on today. And I still don't know exactly, but right now I am at the roller skating rink, or a roller skating rink, for my granddaughter's birthday. And I'll let you know that not on anything my fault, just grandkids. I've already fallen twice. So let me suggest, at my age, you probably shouldn't be out on the roller skating rink. But I'm having too much fun. So, we'll see what else. Because I think I'm out here more than the grandkids are. Because can't even get Leo really out here at all. And Zizi started to a little bit, but she had Granny pulling her all the time and she just kept falling down. And then she decided she didn't want to skate no more. So, okay, well, I don't know now. Okay, we'll go over and see what the guys are doing. Hold on. Woo! Say hi. Hi.
Alright, I'm coming back in.
You're coming back in?
Coming back in.
Okay, we're gonna let...
Better put that away by the time I get in.
No, okay. Well, it's faced this way anyway. We're gonna see Jacob get out here and skate. Jacob is my youngest son. And for those who used to watch the other YouTube channel that me and Russ had, he is our technical support. Even though now I'm getting the hang of it. I'd like to see it try to come from the phone. All right. So, that was just a little something. Because, yeah, this week was my granddaughter's 4th birthday. It was fun. We had a blast. Wasn't quite the roller skating ring that I would have liked to go to, but we don't have much of a choice around here, so it was kind of but I don't know, I won't sit there and really get into that, I guess. I just didn't. It was old, let's say that, so it wasn't in the best of shape. Things weren't that great. But, like I said, we had fun, and I'm not as sore as I thought I was going to be the next day. My knee's still a little bruised, but otherwise, everything's all right. And at the end, I didn't fall. My son actually knocked the phone out of my hand trying to grab it, so, but let's see, going on. I get to go back to work tomorrow, so that's fun. Been out of work for about 3 weeks, just because of vacation. I'm pretty sure I've told you guys that I work as a lunch lady at school, for the school district, and so, of course, we've been out for Christmas break, so I'm kind of excited for that. Been kind of bored sitting around doing nothing, but I'm the type that really likes to be doing stuff. So I can't, so it's hard for me to be out of work for such a long time. Hold on a second. That it's going to be fun. And we don't have any really long breaks anymore till summer. And I plan on actually looking for a part-time job in the summer to keep me busy, so we'll see how that goes. Don't know what I'll do. One thing I want to say for some local news is we have one of our businesses, our office supply store here, is closing their doors. I know they've been here for as long as I have. I know they've been here longer than that. So it's kind of sad to see them go. It sucks that these small businesses have to leave us. I don't think it's too bad of a situation. I think that the owner just decided he was selling the building, so, and retiring. But it still kind of sucks to see everything go all the time. I really like small businesses, like, this wasn't really a mom and pop store, but still, for the town I'm in, it's kind of like that. We have a whole bunch of small businesses, and there's not much in this town to begin with. I love this town to death, but at the same time, there's nothing here. So, but I guess that's the way it is nowadays in small towns, huh? A little fact, I don't know if any of you guys have watched the series Squid Games on the Netflix, but it was a really good show, very popular. It was something different that everybody kind of needed at the time, and it did very well. And so for the longest time, everybody's been kind of waiting for more. And they did bring out Squid Games last year, and we thought, oh, no, a new Squid Game and all that stuff. But it ended up being an American version of Squid Games, and it was actually a competition show, and I can't believe they did that. I mean, it was like the stupidest thing, and leave it to America to do something like that. I'm sorry, because the show isn't, of course, is a foreign show, and just kind of ruined it. But we have now come out with Squid Games 2. It just started last month, I think it came on, and I'm starting to watch it. So I've watched the first few episodes, and it's just as good. It ended just right, or it started where it ended. So can't wait to see what happens when they actually get to the games this time, and see how that's gonna go. Yeah. Ooh, excuse me. That's, I guess, about all that's really happening in my life right now. I mean, we finally got some snow, and not much. Still can't really do much out there with it, but it's enough to actually look like we're in the middle of winter now, and we got some cold temperatures, so we'll see how that goes, being it's already in January. Don't know if that means we're going to have a late winter, or if we're going to get hit harder near the end, or if this is it. This year has been totally different as far as the weather than I'm used to. So it's like, my goodness. On the way, I just was going to say, on the way to my granddaughter's birthday party, my grandson was in the back, and he's getting so smart. But he was in the back of my van, because we were carpooling, and we had him and my son in there, and they were playing some games on the way, and the first they were playing was what's it called? I.C. And they actually did it by colors, which is kind of, because I just remember doing I see with my little bitty eye, and then you'd come up with something, anything. And they just were like, I see something with color, and named color. So I thought that was a little different. But it was cool because he was able to kind of pick things out that his dad saw, and he came up with some good stuff. And then they were starting to play knock knock game. This is where they just tell knock knock jokes, and I sit there trying to think, wow, maybe I should. How could I put that into my YouTube? But of course, he ended up getting ridiculous when they couldn't come up with some knock knock jokes. But I'll definitely have to try those games when I have them on. Hopefully next week I'll get him to do a YouTube with me, and maybe we can do some knock knock jokes or something, some kind of things like that, because that would be kind of fun. But yeah, they started school today. They go back today here. So he's doing really good. He sits there and tells you now how smart he is, because he knows what 5 plus 5 is. And he is really good with his numbers, but I can't get him to work on his letters, his spelling and stuff, where he get good on those too. Just doesn't want. So I don't know. I think we might have another math whiz in our family. His great grandma had a very high IQ to begin with, and his dad has a good high IQ. So it wouldn't surprise me if he does. But me, my brother, and my sister really went towards the numbers of math. That's our strong points. So, I could see him being that way too. Who knows? We'll see when he gets older and actually in school. Because right now he's just, still in preschool. So he doesn't have to know his letters quite yet anyway. Granny just likes to push once in a while and just be like, I don't know. Sometimes I think I may be a little bit too much of a grandma, or too much of a mother hen, I guess you could say. But totally different from my granddaughter Zizi, the one we went for the party for. It's funny to sit there and see them two sometimes together, because they are totally different. Zizi is very smart, but she's what do you kind of call it? Like a little bit of an evil smart. She is a little monster, running all over, not totally listening to you when you call her. She's going to do what she wants to do. And she loves it when people have to come after her. She will push. She will see how far you will go with her. So we had a lot of fun especially after the party, and we were out in the parking lot getting ready to go, and she's just off running all over the place and having her uncles chasing her. And she just laughing. Granted, she ended up getting in trouble by Mommy, but it was really cool too, because she was like, after they were getting ready to leave, she's like, I need hugs, and she would go to everybody, I need hugs, and get hugs from everybody. So that was kind of cool. I'm not used to somebody actually telling me that they want a hug. Hugging isn't a big thing in my family, and so with my kids even, it's still a little, we do it more often. I'm getting a little bit better at it, but it's still kind of an awkward thing for me. So but when it comes to little kids, I'm different. It actually took me a lot for my own kids. I had to remind myself when they were little, that they're little, they don't understand. So I had to sit there and let them in. I had a very big personal space, personal circle, and to let them in was really hard. And it's still, after a while, I'd be like, okay, that's it. You guys need to go away. I couldn't, it was too much for me. So I definitely am a lot better with that, with little kids. Um, it's like now, and it, maybe partly because I'm doing better, but I definitely want them in there. I want them as close to me as possible. So, yeah. And my grandson, doesn't really, a lot of times he has to be told to give me a hug goodbye, kiss goodbye, or at least say goodbye. But he does do something that he doesn't need to be told to do, and he actually came up with this. But when I drop him off at his house or I leave his house, he'll go to the living room window and knock on the window, and then he does his little heart thing to me, and I have to do it back, and he just started not too long ago to blow kisses to me too. So even if he doesn't say goodbye, which most of the time he does, he'll sit there and make sure he does that before I leave. And so I love that. It's a little special thing, and I hope that he does it forever, so that that's something just between me and him and Granny. So yeah, and I'm gonna cheer up because I love these guys so much. Ooh. Oh, hold on. Is that like normal? Does anybody else do that, I wonder? I always thought about that. It's like when I get ready, when I start to tear up or cry, I always end up having to sneeze. I might have to look into if that's like something that's kind of weird, isn't it? I don't know. Anyway, like I said, I just wanted to kind of just talk today. Nothing too serious, but I'm trying to be a little lightheaded too. Or light. Oh, I forgot to bring in my Jacob sat there and gave me a late Christmas present. And I don't have it in here. I don't even know if I brought it out of the car. I know I brought it out of the car. But I didn't bring it in here with me. It's a Care Bear cup. And it was so cool. Or Winnie the Pooh. Sorry, Winnie the Pooh cup. Oh, and I wanted to show it to you guys. Hold on. Okay, oops. Okay, look. See? Isn't this cool? I love it. Now, I don't know if I'll just put it in my room, my Winnie the Pooh room, or use it. I would love to use it. The thing is that with these, is it actually close to break the straw, or you have to take the straw out? Anyway, with these big cups, I don't know, because I've gotten quite a few of them. And I don't know how to use them. Because I drink a lot of soda to begin with. And usually I buy a soda. I don't do fountain very often unless I want something different. Then I'll go get a fountain one. But then my coffee too. This is a lot of coffee. And I don't quite drink that much coffee. And I don't drink water. So I can't use it for a water thing. Because I know a lot of people, that's what they use these for water. I mean, juice and Kool-Aid. Something else I drink, but I don't know. So we'll have to see. So I'm going to put that right there. Look at Tigger. Tigger, I love every one of these characters. Okay? But I think Tigger is my favorite. I mean, Tiggers are the best because he's the only one. So, I guess, I don't know. In a way, I guess if I had to pick somebody I didn't really like, it'd probably be Piglet. Piglet's not my favorite. I still like him. He's a cute little guy. But he's kind of, I don't know. Is that rude? He's kind of a whiner. But I mean, I guess he's supposed to. I mean, he's tiny. He's little. Of course he's supposed to. I don't know. But, yeah. Anyway, I should stop talking about that, huh? Alright, let's see. I think that was. I'm trying to think without, like, stalling here and having a whole bunch of space in the video, of course, of something else that I might want to talk about. I did watch. I haven't watched any movies. I'm getting ready to watch Ambulance, if you've heard of that. So check that out. I actually today I watched an older movie with Christopher Reeves and Michael Caine called Death Trap. It was good for an older movie. I liked it. Otherwise, I'm just watching my usual TV shows, I guess you could say, my reality shows and crap like that. Um, kind of stupid shows that don't mean anything. I think I mentioned the other day that I was watching Panic, which is a show about a town that has, yeah, I think I went through this. I'm not going to sit there and go through it all again. That's why you should be watching all my videos. So if you didn't hear about it, then you better go back and watch one of my videos. How does that sound? I did start because I am done with a lot of my shows right now, or at least the seasons or whatever. And so I started a new one called No Good Deed. It's kind of a different thing. I'm trying to remember what his first name was. Because isn't his real name Raymond? Everybody loves Raymond. Isn't his real name though Raymond? I was thinking it was. It's been a long time. Anyway, he's on it, and oh, what is her name? Dang, I didn't bring my phone in. Let me think. I know her from. Gosh, now I can't even picture her face. Dang it! Because I was sitting there watching, and I was like, oh yeah, now I know where I know her from. Oh man. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Anyway, it's about them trying to sell their home. And in the process of selling their home, they're trying to find the right people. But there's some secret things from their past. And so far we found out that main secret is that they're not telling the people trying to buy the home, you know. Why does it? Is that right? That looks like my shoulders are right. When I go like this, it looks like this one's down more. How do we... That looks like my shoulders are totally straight. That hurts. I wonder if that's not a good thing. You think that's like something wrong with my... I don't know. Now it doesn't look too bad. But just a minute ago... Oh, okay. Anyway, the thing that they are hiding so far from there is that their son died. Now, in the house. A robbery gone wrong, but there seems to be more to it. So, I have to kind of check that out. Otherwise, nothing really new, interesting going on. I did purchase the ring for you know who. I will let you know how that goes. As soon as it comes, I will show it to you. And wish me luck on that he'll say yes. I don't know. I'll give him the option, of course. I won't be totally hurt or disappointed. It won't ruin our relationship if he says no, but we'll see. It'll be definitely a surprise. Otherwise, nothing else is going on at the time. So I can't wait to see what this week and how this week goes with going back to school tomorrow. I did look up some facts. And the first fact is that 75% of your brain is water. So, of course, dehydration is even as little as 2% can have a negative effect on the functions of your brain. And, I mean, I guess that's interesting. I would have never thought. I mean, where's the water sit? I mean, it's like, how is water in your brain? I mean, seriously. I mean, I'm trying to figure out water in the brain. Is that why sometimes, I don't know, you can hear it jiggle, or I don't. Because even when you watch TV or something, you see them open, do surgery, and they're opening the scalp and everything, and it's like how much of water comes out. Is it like actually in that thing, that sponge, like, and it's absorbed? What is that called again? The actual brain, because this is just the scalp, right? And the cover of your it's your head. So when you open that, then you have that weird weird looking thing in there. Is it like just like that's like a sponge and it's like absorbs the water? So like if you were to squish it, then all this water would come out? I just thought. Anyway. So another thing I sort of found out about the brain is about short-term memory. The brain holds small amount of info, and the brain keeps this info in an available state for easy access, but only for about a minute and a half. Many hold numbers around 7 seconds and letters for 9 seconds. It can store up to 7 digits in its working memory. That is why phone numbers are only 7 digits long. Now, so if that's the case, then wouldn't everybody have short-term memory loss? I mean, I thought short-term memory loss is when you, or is it stuff from longer? Or is it like maybe you can't even think of, remember the 7 seconds or 9 seconds of information that you store? Because I thought short-term loss was when, you can't remember what happened just a little while ago, short-term, And of course your long-term memory loss was from like a couple years or so. Huh. See, sometimes I sit here and I do this stuff and I don't think about that when I'm writing. I just like, oh, this is information new. And then when I read it out loud to you guys or talk to you guys about it, then I sit there and think of where I maybe should have done some more research and looked that stuff up. But at the same time, I'm not the best at going into the whole in-depth scientific type crap or whatever on things. But I always think weird. Like with the water in the brain. But at the same time, it's like I don't really have to know. I mean, I really, in a way, don't care. But I like to, I just like, my mind sometimes goes weird. I guess you could say. Another kind of fun fact is that, I don't know if you guys, I know everybody's heard, or been asked, well, does the chicken come before the egg, or does the egg come before the chicken? It's just something that's been around forever. I think it kind of got to a point where not, I don't know. I mean, do we care? But I know there was not too long ago that I really was thinking about it. It's like, okay, it's got to be the egg, because you can't have a chicken unless they hatch, right? But then you can't have an egg without the chicken. But then if you think about it in a biblical, is that what it is, the Bible way, it's got to be the chicken, right? Because God created everything and the animals and stuff, so he had to have made the chicken. So that's got to be the answer to that one, right? Well, and then as far as the scientific way, I found out that they have found that the formation of an eggshell relies on a protein found only in the chicken's ovaries. Therefore, an egg can exist only if it has been inside a chicken. So, the chicken had to come first. So, either way you want to take it. I guess both ways say the chicken. So, there you go. Just scientists, of course, have to think of another way. Then, gosh forbid if God created it. You know, because we don't believe in that, do we? And some people don't. And that's okay. I guess on the fence on it. I found out that there are 10,080 minutes in a whole week. I mean, it's kind of just a why not fact. Because I don't really care how many minutes. That doesn't seem like... It's not like saying there's this... I don't know. Because if you think about it and you sit there and you think, oh, a year, you know, and stuff, and then you think 365 days, that's a lot. That's a lot of days. You know, or 24 hours in a day. That's... I guess when it gets smaller, it's not. Because then I think of 24 hours for a day doesn't seem that long at all. It's like, my gosh, that's not very long. So for that many minutes in a whole week, just it's like, okay, that sounds like it's fair. I mean, a week is a long time. Now, if you told me 10,000 minutes in a day, I don't know what I'd think. So there can't be very many minutes in a day. Let's see, if we have 24 hours and there's 60 minutes in an hour, so that would be 4, 18, 19, 20. So what, there's only 2,000 minutes in a day? That doesn't seem like very many. I don't know. It was a stupid little fact, I guess. But that's it. And we're into January now, guys. January 2025. My goodness. Do you ever think we're actually 15 years now past the time that McFly went to the future? He went to 2025 or 2015, and we still don't see much of what was there, did we? We definitely don't have the flying cars. I guess you could say we sort of have hoverboards, but not really. We don't have the clothes that you push a button and they fit you. I'm trying to remember the house a little bit. The hologram sign thingies we don't have for when he was in the city. Like when they're showing the shark, the preview for the shark movie coming out, and the shark came out. You know, we definitely don't have that kind of stuff yet. That'd be kind of cool if you could do a 3D like hologram sign. That'd be cool. So yeah, there's still a lot missing, and we're now 10 years past. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I know I mentioned not too long ago how we don't. It feels like we don't have. They can make all these movies on AI and all that stuff, but we don't have half that stuff. Um, I mean, I don't know how much of the future I really would like. I feel like this country's definitely gotten lazier and lazier. But at the same time, some of the things might be kind of cool to have. And like I said, maybe because I'm not rich and famous or even rich, then maybe I just don't know what's actually out there right now available to us. I don't know. Because I really think that, definitely, I think that like in Back to the Future 2 and maybe some other ones, what's the other one? Demolition Man, I think. There are going to be a lot of people like living underground. The poor are going to even be poor, I guess you could say. And the rich are going to be the ones that are everywhere. Because you're not going to be able to live. I mean, look, our what do you call it? Our income scale or living scale, I can't remember what it is called. Poverty, maybe, is gone up. I mean, where years ago, growing up, our family would have been classed as middle class, but having the same amount of income and ability, or whatever you want to call it, housing and all that, I would be considered poor now. So yeah, it sucks. I don't know. We just keep going worse and worse. And like I said, I'm not gonna get into the whole politics crap, but we'll see what's in the future. I definitely don't know much about a lot of that stuff, so I can't really state my point of view, I guess, on it. I just wish things would end up going back to being a little bit easier for my grandchildren. I hate to see what they have to live with when they get older. I don't know. Kind of sucks. Anyway, I gotta stop. Because I'm like off now. I'm thinking, okay, so let's see. Oh my goodness. I don't know what's to come. I think I'll definitely have to like watch a movie and give you a review on a movie here. We'll talk about one of my movie. And maybe we'll talk. I don't know. It's to the point where I can't really give you guys a preview of next week. I definitely, like I said, with this, how I did a video kind of out. I definitely want to do more like that, where I bring you guys some live videos of me doing something or being somewhere. So hopefully that comes out to be more. So this might be a little bit of a boring one for you guys. I'm sorry. Because I didn't have much material. Material girl. Material girl. Is that what it is? Material. Okay, I'm gonna stop being stupid. But make sure, even if this one's really boring, guys, make sure that you like and comment and subscribe and share this video with everybody. Because we can come up. And I'm still, come on, guys. Give me some comments on some things that you would like to hear about or talk about. I know there's viewers out there that watch my video. So, I mean, it can't be that hard. I mean, even if it's about something you want to know about me. I mean, we got into some debt back in November about my mental health. We've got a little bit into my family. We've gotten into a little bit of things I like to do. So, I mean, if you'd like me to go into more detail about it, then let me know. Or if you just want to know something I haven't even brought up before. Or if there's something that you're dealing with or something like that and you'd like me to help you relate to it, or I don't know, whatever I'm saying. Anyway, so please, I know you can like type the comments. I mean, it's not that hard, right? Am I being rude now? Come and beat you up. Seriously. I mean, just let me know. Give me some ideas. Because even my day-to-day talk is going to be short because I don't do anything, guys. I don't have a life. You know? I go to work and I come home and that's it. There's nothing excited I do. And now that with winter and stuff like that, there's really not much I do. If we get some more snow, I'll probably go out and go sledding with my grandson. So I'll have a little bit of video of that, I'm sure. But otherwise, this is it. Got to come up with some stuff. Maybe next week I'll show you guys some of the projects I've been working on and haven't finished. Okay? So for now, love one another, care for one another, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.